Hi everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Morgan and this is Dice Budgets and Saves. So today's video is going to be very quick. I don't have a lot of money to play with, so we are going to only be doing a new box challenge today. So I had this in an old binder. I didn't peel that off yet, but yes. So today's box challenge is going to be one of mine. We are going to be playing with 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15. So this is going to go very quickly. All right, guys. So this one is called Let's Make Honey. And I did create this because, as you guys know, new to us this year, we are beekeepers. We bought a beehive or a nook back in, I think it was May, and we brought it back, got it all set up in our beehive in our house, and it is just flourishing. They have, the nursery is completely full, so the queen is doing her job. Then the next step up is what we have for the bees for the winter. That's their food. And we have 10 frames deep on that, and it is 8 frames full. And then we put on, I did a little short video, we put on the third tier, which they are producing honey, and that is going to be for us. And right now they're only about one frame or 2 frames that they're working on. So we are super excited because my family has allergies. And, you know, local honey within a 50-mile radius of you is great for your allergies. And it just tastes good and we eat a lot of it. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to get our first jar of honey. So I created this box challenge, and we can just run through it real quick before we play. So it's called Let's Make Honey. And our first section is going to be bees, and our numbers are low denomination. I do have this also on Ko-Fi and Etsy for high denominations and low. So, but I'm going to be doing the low. Section 2 is our hives, and we have different beehives and houses. Section 3 is pollen. So I have different flowers of where the bees may get their pollen from. And it's so, speaking of pollen, it's so interesting because when we go out to watch them or we check on them, you can see the worker bees bringing the pollen in, and they carry it like on their legs, on their back. And sometimes like we'll watch the bees going into the house and they have like big chunks of yellow pollen, or some of them are covered with white pollen. And it's just neat to see the different colors. Now, when we look at our frames, it's all, the honey is very clear looking. It doesn't look to be too yellow. So we'll have to see what we get. All right, so section 4 is honey. And I just have like your honeycomb, the drizzle, you know, just different places that you could put the honey, sell it at the market in a jar. Then we have a few mini games. We're just doing a roll and save on our mini games. And I'm not sure. I think I might do a 3-sided die or a 4 for this. And then I have a color and save. So each letter will be $2. And once you're all colored in, you can unscramble it and save 5. Then I have 2 mini shut the box games there. And then our last one is going to be a Plinko game, and it's Drizzle the Honey. So we will just basically get a little icon here, or drizzle the honey, and work our way down. And then I just have different herbs and fruits that pair good with honey. So I have lavender, lemon, mint, cherry, pomegranate, and rosemary. And then we have our cards. So let's go ahead and get out our cards. All right. I'll give them a shuffle. So how's everyone doing? Let me know in the comments what's going on. So yesterday, guys, we went to the eye doctor. So it was my husband had his appointment, my youngest had hers, and then my me. So you guys ready for this? I'm 43 years old and I need bifocals. So she's like, Morgan, you haven't been here in 3 years and your eyesight is horrendous. She's like, I don't even know how you're working with your current glasses. she said, you need bifocals. So we got my eye exam for contacts and new glasses. And we picked out the new glasses with the bifocals in it. And I went with progressive, or I guess not the bifocals with the lines, but the ones with it like an hourglass on the side. And then we tested out some contacts for me. And she's like, well, your contacts, we're going to give you vision so you can see far distances for driving and stuff. But definitely pick yourself up a pair of readers. So when you're, want to read a book and you have your contacts in, or, you are at a restaurant, she's like, you might want to have some readers. So last night, it was like we had a 3-hour visit at the eye doctor, and we're leaving and we stopped to get something to eat, and we're sitting in the restaurant and we had ordered and we were just, finishing up eating. I grabbed my phone to read something, an email, and I'm literally, because she gave me sample contacts to try for 2 weeks before we pick a pair. And I'm literally like now pulling my phone like all the way, like arm distance, so I can read it. And my husband just starts like laughing at me, and the kids are, chuckling. So yeah, funny story. But I mean, that's not funny that I need bifocals, but it's just funny because I don't know, I just envisioned that to come at a later date for me, not at 43. So, okay, so let's get started here. All right, so we got our cards. We're going to lay them out here. Okay, and let's just pick one and see what we're doing here. Okay, so we're going to do save on 2 on next card. All right, so we're going to do a roll and save or shut the box. Let's do a roll and save. All right. And I got these envelopes by mistake and I don't like them, but I figured we'll use them. All right, so our roll and save. I got my little duck here. And our dice tower. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. We're going to go to number 5, number 2, number 2, number 6, number 6, and number 2. All right, so we are saving $6, and we are going to be drizzling, well, mixing our mint with our honey. All right, so let's see here. Should I do a roll and see while we're here too? Might as well, right? Let's just go ahead and do that too. Oh, and the glasses I picked out, guys, they're so cute. They have the magnetic sunglasses that you just tap them and they, they're magnetic and they just clip right on. So that is super exciting. Okay, so let's do a 3-sided die since I don't have a lot of money. And we are going to save $1. I'm going to use orange here. All right, let's see where we're going next. Plinko again. Okay, here we go. Let's get our 6-sided die. And we're going to go to number 5. Number 6. number 3, number 6 again, number 5, and number 4. So we are doing rosemary for $5. And guys, you can do this even if you get the low denomination one. You can do this anyway. You can change the numbers. You can times it. You know, you can add, you know, numbers to it. Do it any way you want. All right. Here we go. Let's do this search and save for the bear with honey. So that is going to be $3 here. And that is all I have. Oh, look at that. It worked out so great. Okay. So, oh my gosh, did I? Okay, here we go. I'm like, did I miss not putting the thing on there? Wait, that's 4. That one's 6. I did, guys. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Yeah, I did. So 6 for the T, 4 for the comb, 3 for the bear, 3 for that. I did. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I have to fix that. Oh my gosh. I am sorry for everyone that's bought this already. I totally missed that. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta go check them all. Okay. So, yeah, that one's good. Hive, 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 hive is good. Flower, flower, flower. That is good. Not you. Roll and save's good. Oh my gosh. Again, guys, I am so sorry for anyone that bought that. Feel free to add your own number there. Okay, or use the 3. Oh boy. Okay, so nothing in section 1 through 3. Section 4, and I'm going to go ahead and do it now. I'm just going to pick, let's do $5. Okay. Okay, so we got $3 for this one, section 4. $1 on our mini roll and save. And what do we get? $11 on our drizzle the honey. So that $15 went quick. And I didn't even do my save to on next card. Okay, no worries. All right, so there are multiple cards in the pile, but I like playing it. So let's put those back in. This one is our completed. And we'll do the save to next time again. And we're gonna do a quick shuffle in case I forget to do it next week. Here we go. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I will see everybody tomorrow for our tinies and our minis. Have a great day. Bye.